everyone, Chivos here, bringing you another Football Manager 2016 video. It is time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and we'll get straight into things here because it is the start of a new season. Now, obviously, the last time I did meet you guys, we did have a bit of a problem. We did lose the Asian Champions League. Now, that is heartbreaking. It still hurts me saying it today. And what an emotional episode that was. The highs and lows I felt in that video were crazy, but it's the start of a new season. We need to think positive this season. I think we can get there again, and we have been handed an easy group stage. So I'll show you what's been happening with our first thing. So we have played only 3 friendlies in the build-up to the group stage. We do have one more to play just because it was financially good enough for us to play. But as you can see, we played against Cheongju, who we beat 4-1. We drew 3-3 with Pohang, which is very good to see. And we also beat Jeonju Citizen 8-0. And Lee Jong-soo bagged 5 goals by half-time. But I decided to sub him off because we need him for the Champions League now. I'll show you the group. Here it is here. We have Chonburi, Okayama, and Rene. So, obviously we know who Okayama are. Chonburi are a team from the Thailand Premier League. They have a 2-star national reputation. And as you can see, this is their best player here. A defender, 24 years old, 47 caps, 2-star ability, and not the best player. So, hopefully we can beat Chonburi. Obviously, we do have Okayama as well, as you can see here. Okayama, we know who they are. A fairly decent side. And Rene are the other team who are from China. They are in the Super League. I'm assuming they must have won the cup or something. As you can see here, Blekic is their key player. 18-year-old Bosnian at left back. Not a bad player. Only valued at 1.1 million though. So, apart from that, their captain, Du Jia. This guy is a goalkeeper. Apparently he can play striker as well. But no, he's a goalkeeper. Not a bad goalkeeper to be fair. But I have seen better before. And hot prospect is Chen Hao. This guy, not a bad prospect. 20 years old though. Could be better. But before we get into today's game, it is against Chonburi, as you can see here. I will show you our transfers because we have some new faces and we have some faces that have gone. So instantly look on the right hand side because we can look at the left in a minute. Now Chico has gone. He didn't really feature for me. As you see, he's still a free agent. We let go of Bruno Pereira. We didn't really need him either. He's also a free agent. He was taking up a foreigner spot and he wasn't playing for us, so we did let him go. We also sold Park Min Sung for 23k. We needed some finances. And, I felt the offer was good enough, so we decided to let him go. And Pyak Seong Ho went to Seattle. This is a guy I picked up on a free. He moved to Seattle Sounders. Not a bad player, don't get me wrong. Just didn't have anywhere for him in the squad, and also I'm selling him to another league, which is fine for me. So, the ins. We have 2 ins, huge ins, to be fair. Now, we'll look at Nam Jin Ah. Now, Gromov, I decided not to renew his loan for a 3rd year in a row, just because of the fact he picked up way too many yellow and red cards. I'm looking for someone with a bit more discipline, and he was out for way too many games, and it wasn't good enough. We need discipline. We need players to be able to play in and out every single week, and unfortunately, he just wasn't cutting it. So, Nam Jinar, he's one of the players we've bought in. He can play right back. He can fill in at centre back if we need. We bought him from Pohang, which is excellent because I do love stealing players from division rivals. And as you can see, he's not the best, but at 23 years old, he can still develop a bit. And he's a very good player. Physically, he's very good. Technically, the only thing I'm worried about is his heading. But I am training him to do his heading, so that's fine. Nearly reached his potential ability, which I understand. But, we need a right back. And the best thing is he's South Korean. He doesn't take up a foreigner spot, which is key for us. Now, the other player we bought in, Luke Bowditch, I think it's Bowditch. But because of the way my country is, it's Bowditch. So Luke Bowditch, I'll call him. This guy is a regen. He's 21 years old. He's English. He's not capped. He's valued at 675k. 3.5-star current ability, and a 4.5-star potential ability. Now, if you look at his physical, 17 acceleration, 16 pace, very, very fast centre back. Now, he's only 178 centimeters tall, which does worry me because he could be a bit less of a threat in the air. He's got 11 jumping reach, which does make me confident though. As you can see, 15 heading, 13 marking, 14 tackling, 18 determination, 16 decisions. The aggression is up there. The bravery lacks a bit, but he's a very good centre back. Now, one good thing to say, he's a Manchester United regen. He didn't fill in the void there at Manchester United. He was there, never been sent out on loan. They let him go, picked him up on a free. This is our Gromov replacement, Luke Bodic. Very, very good player. And as you can see, 21 years old. Hopefully he's one for the future. If we have to sell him on for a bit of money, doesn't bother me because fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He's going to fill the spot of Gromov. He's technically a bit better than Gromov. Mentally and physically lacks a little bit. But I think technically we need a better player. And the other thing we needed was just stability at the back. Gromov sent off way too many times. Could not afford that to happen. Now, this is how we're going to line up today, I do think. Cho Hyun-woo is still our goalkeeper. He is getting on a bit. 31 years old. He only has a 2-star current ability. But I do have here, is in my resis, I'll tell you. I do have a resi goalkeeper. No, he's not in the resis yet. He's still too young. Under 18s, we have a goalkeeper here. 5-star potential ability. Lee Sang-pil, this guy here, is going to be our next goalkeeper. A few 1s and 2s I don't like. But if we can get him some loan time, get him some first team football, this guy could develop into a fantastic player. So, one for the future. Very happy about that. As you can see, we do have quite a few recommended players in here. We've got this central defender here, Park Dong-jin, who's a 1.5-star current ability. This guy will be featuring in the first team. Maybe next year. I've loaned him out to Suwon Blue Wings. I know they're a divisional rival. But the way I see it is we needed to develop him. And why not at a better place than in the K-League Classic itself. Now, obviously in the resis here, we have Jun Chung-hwan is probably the best player at the moment. 18-year-old central midfielder on the incline. He's actually starting to fill his potential, which is good to see. But the problem is I haven't found him a loan spell yet. I'm hoping to loan him out soon. He is only 18. I would involve him in the first team, but he's only going to be a fringe player. I don't want to introduce someone if it's not going to be worth it. But we do have some youth coming through, which is fantastic to see. So even if we are stuck here for quite a while, the youth could prove very, very vital there. Now, this is how we're going to line up for today. Fernando suspended for the game. Yo Kyung-won, one of our central defenders here, 22 years old. I think he's come up from the reserves as well. No, he hasn't. We got him last season, that's right. Paid for him last season. And starting to find his feet. He's suspended for today. But he's also, hopefully Yoo Kyung-won and Bowditch can be the centre-back partnership. But Jong Il-kun, 22-year-old, he's going to have to fill the gap there today. Hopefully he can do a job. Now, John is on the left. Obviously, Bowditch and Jong Il-kun. Nim Jinar also going to make his debut today. Lee Jung-min and Lee Byung-min, very, very close names, playing in the centre of the pitch together. These guys have been doing very well. Pereira on the left wing. Park Suk-yong on the right wing. Ko Min-hyuk is going to fill Fernando's spot today. And we do have Lee Jong-soo starting up top just because he's been in fine form. He's a very good player. So, forget this. We'll get some numbers. A right back can have number 3 and a Bowditch can have number 4. So there you go. Defensive numbers for the defenders. I'm very happy to see that. Now, we need to beat Chonburi. We've been in charge for 21 months, nearly at 2 years already. Geez, it's been a long time, but we need to start the group stage off with a bang. Let's see if we can do it today. I do need to get to a Champions League eventually. We're supposed to do 5. We haven't even done 1 yet. It's that crazy. So, we are slowly getting there, though. And if we get one this season, I'd be more than happy. Because, why not, you know? It could be huge. Now, Rene are actually beating Okayama right now. It's only the 5th minute there, and Rene have taken the lead, so that's good for us. Pereira on the ball. Lee Jong-soo. It's been tackled. No penalty given. Can we have a second attacker? Here's Pereira. Jeon Yong-ju on the ball here. Apparently our crossing is not working. Don't stress about it. Park Suk-yong has shot wide there though. And we're dominating against Chonburi right now. So the group stage has been very easy for us. I should be careful what I say though. There you go. That's a decent clearance. But I think we've been given quite an easy draw. Which is, don't get me wrong, it's easy for me to say that. If we lose, it's another thing. I don't want to hype us up too much. But things are looking good. I think the group is favourable. It just depends who gets out of, our group, and not only our group, who gets out of the other groups, because we don't want to face a big tough opponent. Rene go 2-0 up against Okayama. There is a highlight here, back post, no one's there. Can we build up again? Lee Jung-min, Park Suk-yong, beats, no he doesn't. Lee Byung-min, why have you run away from that? Terrible. Looks like Chonburi on the break here. Jong-il Kun, great interception. Lee Jong-soo heads to no one, and now we do have possession of the ball again. Here's Pereira. He cuts in. That's a terrible shot, Pereira. I thought you were going to do something better than that, but apparently not, apparently not. So we are dominating play, though. Why we haven't scored a goal, I have no idea. We've only had one clear-cut chance, and we didn't finish it, which is a bit of a problem. But Rene actually looking like a team that could be a problem. I thought Okayama were going to be the real contenders in our group stage, but Rene really have a point to prove, and I might have to scout them and just find out a bit more about them, because I know nothing about them. I'm just assuming they won a cup competition. They could have won the league for all I know, so who really knows there? But looks like Chonburi on an attack here now. Cho Hyun-woo, fantastic save, but we still haven't scored a goal, which does worry me a bit here. 43 minutes in, still unable to break the deadlock. But Lee Jong-soo finds Park Suk-yong. Can he break down the right? He can. He holds up. Lee Byung-min, terrible. Terrible there, mate. 17 shots, not converting one is a bit of a problem there. So, tell the boys here, calm, keep going, and you can still win it. Because we can. No point lying to them. No point getting their hopes up. We just tell them straight out, calmly, there's still a lot to play for. Why not just keep pushing? Here's Pereira. Cuts in, and we have received the corner here. Are we going to get it, though? I don't know. I probably doubt it. Pereira, ball's out. And can we get there? We can. Lee Jung-min. Pereira. I don't think anything is going to come. No, it hasn't. But players not really performing today, which I'm a bit worried about, You can't have this many shots and not do anything. And we do have an injury at the back. Jong-il Kun. So Kim Ki-hee can come on there. I think I should make an attacking change too, but I don't know who to put. Lee Jong-soo not having the best game. Ru Jae-ho can come on. See if he can bring anything off the bench here. But I'm questioning right now why the tactic's not working. Chonburi really doing a good job to hold us out. So I don't know. Missing the likes of Fernando, very creative player, is actually hurting us. And a draw in the first game could be a problem. Ko Min-hyuk, what am I doing? I'm going everywhere. Ko Min-hyuk, advanced playmaker attack. What can I do? I should probably push someone a bit further up, but I don't really have too many attacking-minded players. Lee Jung-min can come off for Shin Hyung-min, and Lee Byung-min can push up. Why not? We'll play two attacking players. I don't really want to leave a gap in the middle. And Lee Byung-min, you can play an attacking midfielder attack. Get in there. See if we can bag a goal. We've only got 10 minutes left. We need something, boys. It's not good enough for the draw. I don't want to... Here we go. Something's happening. I don't want to settle for a draw. Seriously. Oh, Bodic. Bodic has been... So here I was talking about Gromov being ridiculous, and now we have just... We've just got a red card in our first game. Fantastic. What a great debut. But here we go. We do have a ball here. Shin Hyung-min, Parks. Can we score with 10 men? That would be even better. And it looks like we're going to be caught out at the back now. So I'm starting to worry. I'm really starting to worry. Thong Sakul here. I think we may have pushed too far forward and the red card could hurt us. Kentao Vivat. Oh my god. That's not a way to start the group stage. That is the worst possible start I could have asked for. The worst. Now, we dropped down to 4th position. 90th minute goal. We're supposed to be winning the Champions League, not supposed to be doing the. We've been FM'd. We have been FM'd, no doubt about it. Wow, I can't believe it. But it's football. That's all I can say. It is football. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Nothing's going to come for us unless there's late drama. But the ball's gone out. That's going to be it. We've lost to Chonburi 1-0. I thought this was going to be an easy game, and I'll tell the boys assertively, you're not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Now, Okayama did manage to beat Rene. That's quite surprising. Now, Rene, obviously, will have to study them a bit, but we've started in terrible fashion, and we need to sort our stuff out now. We sit bottom of the group stage. The next group stage game is against a Rene. Forget that. Then we have a game against Okayama. We shouldn't worry too much. We need to start progressing. So I'll tell you what, Rene. The second game against Rene is when I'll join you. So that gives me a bit of time to start the season and see where we can lie in the group stage. But that is going to be it for today. So if you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. Hopefully I catch you guys on another video.